Did I mention there'd be deadly beasts? There'll be deadly beasts. Nothing a trained assassin can't
Well,
handle.
Sid, and we're gonna be taking on part 3, where we head into the, I think it's the Deadlands or something. Let's take a look. I want to see. Escape the Great Wood alive. That's pretty much the goal here, is to escape the Great Wood alive. Now I just want to put on the record here that this is my first playthrough, and I have pretty much no spoilers. So this is going to be pretty much spoiler free because I don't really know. I'm going in kind of blind here, so see how it goes. We're just leaving the hideaway now. There isn't much really to do at the highway anymore at this point, since I already took care of what I needed there. For now, that is. And we'll be going to, well, the Greywood is where we're at now. Really I'm a big fan of the way they constructed Ballistia. Very realistic. I really like it. So we're approximately right here, right? Which is sort of in the southern Sambrique area. And it serves as a defensive barrier, apparently. So there'll be beasts. Well, it seems like they gave us access to most of the game's mechanics at the very get-go, right? Seems like it, but again, I don't know. We have access to Torgal now. And this reminds me a little bit of like Final Fantasy 15. Sick. Oh shit. That's nuts. Wow, this is nuts, man. Yeah. I like that. This is so cool. Nice, bro. This is fun. Oh, wow. You could like you can honestly just go. This is so cool. I mean, it's just fun. Think about what you're doing here. I mean, we're like combining magic and we're combining the dog and everything. It's nuts. Sick 'em. Ravage. 3 bloody eyes. Oh. Woo. Oh man, it's so cool, man. It's so cool. Nice. Very good. So far, Mike Steeleth approves. And our will goes up, our vitality goes up, and our strength. You know what I really liked about this, too, is that they did away with magic in place of just straight up numbers, so that you didn't have to worry about like all this other bullshit. Instead, there's other things. Like, they were creative, and I like that because they went a different direction with it. Finally, like the first Final Fantasy without a magic stat, you know? That's really cool. It's been a long time since we've actually seen that, you know? Huh.
This way, your lordship.
I love animals, that's why. One more time. Go, go. Oh, let him hold on to that for a bit. Alright, let's go. I love doggies and cats. They bring a tear. They really do. I love them. But they're strays, obviously. I like the beasts. They look wild. They look affected by the blight. Right? I bet you these beasts are all affected by the blight. That's what. Oh, what is this thing, man? Wild looking. But wolves have always been known to be trusty steeds, though.
His name is he doing this far south?
I don't know much about it, but let's see it yet, so we'll find out.
No one knows where he's from, and
right?
This was one of the first parts of Storm to fall to the Blight.
Right, exactly. A lot of these beasts must be going crazy for food.
I'd invite him over for a cup of tea if I didn't think he'd eat a dog.
Right? No, keep the dog safe, exactly. That's why my cat right now, he's outside, but he's a pretty big cat, like, and I let him do what he wants to do, like, I trust him.
Let's try and stay out of its path.
That's because I take care of him, you know, and, exactly, let's try to stay out of its path so we don't have to hurt it. Because you don't want to...
Remember when I said there'd be deadly beasts? Well, the shrub...
The horns make their return, awesome.
I knew anything to mention this now. Stay down. That's enough.
I like that, bro, it's so cool.
Not this time. Don't let them get away. Give them all you've got, boy.
That's so cool. I love this, man. It's so awesome. Because we really didn't get to see a lot of the game, like, itself. And, like, I like how they presented the game in such a way where they kept most of this under wraps. And released it just the way that it was supposed to be done. So far, I can't look at the reviews. It would be so fucking stupid for me to look at the leading mentality. I have a leader's mentality, and I'm gonna deem whether or not this is good. I'm feeling a 9.6 right now, though. Anywhere from 9.5 to 10, almost perfect, basically. It's one of those games that's really high up there, I think. But we'll find out. We will see.
The ruins. They're everywhere, aren't they?
Oh god. This always harkens to me back to like FF9, I think.
The time they blocked out the stars. Down was the only way left for them to go. There's probably a lesson to be learned from that.
I definitely get a hit of 9 with all these ruins and shit. And the other realm. There's definitely traces of
Mind your head.
Fantasy 2 and Final Fantasy 4, and of course traces of 9. Those are 4 main Final Fantasy games I feel like they're taken from this, more than any other. That the series hadn't really seen before. Just like this is a huge difference. I'm more or less like curious about the story though, because didn't Final Fantasy 9 start off with Queen Bran? And there were 2 jesters and shit. Taking place in a medieval world, like. With the power of mist. So, let's see. I mean, so far the graphics are looking great. 2 sharp bags. I like the soundtrack, by the way. Yo, Sid reminds me a little bit of Corleotis from FF15 a little bit, right? I mean, just look. He's got the same blades, the dual wielding. It seems like Clive Rossfield, though, uses a broadsword. Or a bastard sword, I guess you'd say. But it looks like a broadsword to me. Right? Broadsword, definitely. Ooh, we got a wyvern here. An Avis. Yeah, it's an Avis. That's a kind of wyvern. I really don't want to use these trinkets, but you get different rings as you go along, though, so I like Ring of... Oh, I can't do that yet. I would use it, though, definitely. And then I have to go back to the hideaway, I think. Can we spend AP in battle? I don't know. We have 200 AP, so what can we learn? We can learn this. Oh, Burning Blade. Yeah, I want to do that. Master this. But
A wyvern.
I told you! A wyvern.
Doesn't happen to be a friend of yours, does it?
Nope. He's just a wyvern.
Sick of Torgal. Too slow. Don't let them get away.
Ugh.
Give them all you've got, boys. Don't let them get away. Too slow.
He's almost got one will. Boom, staggered and take down.
Give them all you've got, boys. Don't let them get away.
Nice stagger damage.
Not this time.
Ah, missed it.
Torgal. Not this time.
Nice. Boom, staggered.
Give them all you've got, boys. Don't let them get away.
Not as much as before, but
Don't let them get away. Keep your distance, boys.
boosh. Hold on. Alright, just give me 1 second. Sorry about that.
Not this time.
We got rid of him. Boosh! Enemy slain. Awesome. I like the Torgal mechanic though. Honestly, battle system is good. We got a Dragon Talon. This is a material. Uncommon. Upon close inspection of the lesser dragon's foot, one observes that the middle talon is in considerably longer than the rest. This extended appendage is used to puncture the flesh of a creature's prey, against parts of the creature's prey, causing severe blood loss and weakening them from the kill. Well, yeah. So, then we have a common material, 15 sharp fangs. One thing for which Juana form of Alicia did not want, it would be bigger sharp fangs to line their slavering maws. And so, those Elysians, fortunate enough not to succumb to said fangs, have conceived an ingenious... Isn't it indigenous or ingenious? Or ingenious? Said to have conceived ingenious ways of fashioning them into myriad articles of ranging from cutlery, bijouterie, or bijouterie. I don't know. I'm not sure. About bijouterie. Enough. Okay, so I like the authenticity. Again, good soundtrack though, really good soundtrack, and I like the graphics. They're very subtle, and they don't shove them in your face like you know, it's not shoving it in your face. So, and when I do see something spectacle, like if I see a spectacle, I'll let you know. So far, we've yet to see any true spectacles, but we've seen fluency, good soundtrack. So far, the narrative is good, and environments look good. Battle system looks good, and you can switch between these two apparently with this button here. And that's a wyvern. I could have told you that. Let me go and learn that ability, by the way. That's a good one, I think. This one here. Burning Blade. Upgrade that. Hold to imbue Clyde's blade with fire. Release to unleash a powerful attack. Master that shit, and you're in good shape, I think. Bingo, baby. Phoenix Shift. Use the Legend of Phoenix to close the gap between target. Both melee and magic shots can be dealt. Huh. So we can upgrade these apparently too. Yeah, spin quickly, creating a ring of fire that burns all enemies in range. Heat Wave. Summon a projectile dispelling a wall of liquid flame before launching several deadly shockwaves. So this is an AoE attack. This is also an AoE attack. And then a Fury Wing that deals... Yeah, so this is a single target, seems to me. This is pretty cool. Single target, I think, again. But again, also reminiscent to that of the 15, similar to that of 15's Nexus, you know? They had the Astral Nexus, the Astral Spear, or whatever it was. Very similar to that, I guess. If one had to compare it, I would then therefore compare it to that. That's what I'd refer. Now, once you get Burning Blade, I guess, that's what I would get. That's what I'm gonna get. And then, we're gonna move on. Alright, let's go. Burning Blade. Damn, that's nice. Oh, okay. Potion.
Well, it appears we won't be going this way.
I guess not. Alright, that's awesome. Look at that shit, man. It's so cool. Didn't they also want to use the idea of tattoos for a long time? From like Final Fantasy X? Weren't they trying to like use that ever since Final Fantasy VIII? I think they wanted to do something like that with the tattoos. But the Lassie in 13 had tattoos, so brands or whatever.
At least proved one of us knows these woods.
We trust in your own animal instinct when you now have an actual animal at your side. Why trust in your own animal instinct when you have an actual animal at your side? You are lost. Hold down L3 and let Torgal point you in the right. Oh. Yeah, that makes sense.
Thank you, Torgal.
Two sharp fangs. We got company. It looks like some sort of hounds. Worgans.
So that be? And for once, it's not my fault.
These are all like the enemies from the first game. That's the cool thing about this. That's what I like.
Stay down. Give them all you've got, boys.
Nice.
Keep your distance, boy. Not this time. Don't let them get away. Give them all you've got, boy. That's enough.
This is stupid. I like wolves.
Not.
I think they care, Sid.
I didn't think they'd care, Sid. That's what I'm saying. I like wolves. What's going on? Why are they fighting us? I love the precision dodge. It's so cool.
Give them all you've got, boy. Don't let them get away. Give them all you've got.
Woo! Vampire Thorn is going down. You know that.
That's we got.
2 pinches and magic dash.
Like it.
Exactly.
No, it doesn't.
Because that's what I'm saying. We didn't really want to kill the dogs, but we didn't have a choice. Because we didn't like having to kill the dogs, but the dogs attacked us. And, well, we had to survive, right? So, that had to be done. I'm sorry, Worgans. I wish it didn't have to be this way, but survival of the fittest, and apparently we caused you some sort of problem that you couldn't seem to get over, and that's why you're now on the floor dead. However, had you just opened your eyes and realized that we weren't a threat, that you were your own problem, then maybe you could have overcame it, and you wouldn't have been lying on the floor, dead. Because that's what Clive did, and he's standing up and he's alive. So again, it goes to prove that if you can overcome your own problems, you can overcome any problem. You just have to learn how to overcome that one and only problem, which is your problem. If you can learn how to overcome your own problem, then you pretty much learn how to overcome any problem. If this doesn't make sense to you or resonate with you, well, all I can say is I hope you find the light. Just like these dogs, because you're no different than the dogs if you haven't realized that yet, right? That an organism, or a man, I guess you could say a man or woman, or any animal for that matter, any life isn't obligated to overcome the obligations, or what's the word? There is no living thing that is entitled to an obligation that it cannot overcome. And this basically means exactly that. There is no living organism that is entitled to an obligation that it cannot overcome, or it surely will die. Well, let's see how it goes. Badge of metal. Right, a ring of, there was a ring. I like the ring of time. Like, I'm still trying to figure out how that other thing works, though. Hold on. This. Hold to imbue collectively with fire. Oh, lunge isn't bad. Melee attack is useful, but it's sort of just obvious. You don't want to move swiftly. Yeah, you know about that one. It's basic. Jump. I can't wait till we get to the other icons, because I didn't take on the training. I didn't bother. I want all of this to be sort of just a mystery. You know, it's going to be... I didn't want to spoil anything, so I just was like, yeah. Oh, look at this. Flames of Rebirth. That's so cool. Flames of Rebirth. Wow. We can't even learn that yet. See, it's black. That's so cool, man. Look at that. It's so wild. Because the attributes in this game are also quite interesting because they only really rely on strength. And maybe willpower. But I'm not sure how the willpower works yet, so I'm not sure how it works in terms of like how you reduce it. The player will directly affect the stagger ability. So what does this mean? That the amount of will that you have affects the amount of stagger? His ability to overwhelm an opponent is determined via a combination of mental aptitude, will, and gear quality. So basically, like I said, willpower comes down to stagger, right? The ability to stagger your enemy. Of mental aptitude, which is will, like IQ, which is in coordination with the stagger component. This total value, the easier it is to knock down targets. But the thing is, can you be knocked down? Or I guess not. I guess, yeah, if you get down to 0 HP, I guess you die. Your game over, that's being staggered, you're fucked. Alright, defense is pretty straightforward, and vitality. So it doesn't look like we have to really worry too much about getting staggered. We just have to worry about a combination of will and stagger in order to result into, well, a stagger. So we just have to worry about mainly these three in order to keep this up. It comes down to attack, your defense, and then of course your stagger, which coincides with each one of these ones, strength and vitality and will. This will directly affect the amount of damage you deal from attack, and this will mitigate your vitality and will and stagger. Pretty simple. HP is your threshold number. And it'll be game over when you get hit. And that's sort of like stagger for you, more or less. You get 2 pieces of equipment, one... Apparently we get an infantry blade, an Imperial infantry blade. I'm imagining that we'll be able to get a different weapon eventually, I would think, but... I guess we'll find out as we go. But like I said, it looks to me like you get 1 blade, well, you know, 1 sword, 1 belt, and 1 wrist. Or, like I said, a targe, accessory. Well, no, these are accessories. So, like I said, hands, well, bracers and belt. Or even 2 pieces of equipment. 1 weapon, 2 gear slots, and then 3 accessory slots. It's pretty cool. I'm imagining we'll probably get more different things as we go on. But it's interesting because the accessories do really make... They're a huge game changer. And to me, they're like a core part of this game's battle system. Are those accessories. As it so seems, right? You already know we're gonna have to fight this thing. Because it's hungry, man. It's very hungry. And that's the problem. It wants to eat. You know what I mean? It's hungry.
Not so sharp.
Mm-hmm.
Better hope so.
You'd better hope so, huh? Because he wants to eat them for breakfast.
So much for your shortcut.
Well, still short. Just not quite as quick. But there'll be a downside.
I missed that.
I thought exactly.
Oh, God, this thing's him. Yikes, okay, hold on. Damn. Damn, that motherfucker's strong. No!
My wounds, boy. A little help. My wounds, boy. My wounds, boy. My wounds, boy. There, boy. Get them all you've got, boy. My wounds, boy. Well done, Torgo.
This thing is tough, bro. Oh my God.
Sick of Torgo. Keep your distance, boy. Get him, boy. Sick of Torgo. Get him. You know what to do, boy. Sick of Torgo.
Nice damage, man.
Someone's got the hook. Where he stops, no one knows.
That's right.
That would be that, yeah.
Well, if we kill him first. Well done to the sick of Torgo. Get him, boy. You know what to do, boy. My wounds, boy. There, boy. Over here. Get him, boy. Get him. There, boy.
Cocksucker.
Over here. My wounds, boy. Get him. Over here. A little help. Get him. There, boy. Torgo. A little help. Over here. wounds, boy. Sick of Toggle. Toggle. My wounds, boy. Toggle. There, boy. You know what to do.
I'm sorry.
Dead. No, we almost had that though. That was a good fight. Let's do it again. Now I know what to do, the mechanics, all that. So we gotta use a combination of... Here we go.
You know.
Aye, someone's
Oh, there's a...
where he stops, no one knows.
Sick of Toggle. Keep your distance, boy. Not if we kill him first. Too slow. Sick of Toggle. Not this time.
I didn't have that option before though. What's this weird?
Give them all you've got, boy. You know what to do, boy. Sick of Toggle. A little help.
Here we go.
You know what to do, boy.
Oh, fuck.
Wounds, boy. There, boy. You know what to do, boy. Keep your distance, boy. Too slow. Sick of Toggle. Toggle.
What? How did he hit me? How the fuck did he do that?
Get him, boy. You know what to do, boy. Get him. Sick of Toggle. Toggle. My wounds.
He staggered.
Get him. Keep your distance, boy. There, boy. Sick of Toggle. There, boy.
Wow.
There, boy.
Oh.
There, boy. Sick of Toggle. Over here. Sick of Toggle. My wounds, boy.
We got it. We're good. Fafnir of the North is slain. But again, I'm still learning how this is working, so like I said, it's brand new to me. This is all completely spoiler free, so I have no idea like even how the battle system really works. Not specifically, you know, I mean I have an idea, but that's about it. Like again, like I said, I'm going in completely blind. I mean with most Final Fantasies, I think the best way to do it is to go in blind and then judge it after you play it. That's what I usually do. That's what I did with 13, that's what I did with 12, that's what I did with 10, that's what I did with... I didn't do that with 15 though. Well, I did, but I've heard so much bad things about it that I wasn't... It was almost like it couldn't be helped. The game was already spoiled before it came out. You know? And anybody who played 15 would probably agree and say, yeah, I know what you mean. the whole movie, everything. Like, the game spoiled itself before it even came out, and then it spoiled itself further by not even finishing the game after making a false promissory note. And then there were, Tabata had left when they failed to give us Dawn to the Future. They gave it to us in the form of a novella. The game was just spoiled in general. It just got spoiled, completely spoiled. This game, on the other hand, doesn't seem to be spoiled. See, spoils. But I'm just saying this game doesn't seem to be spoiled. So far, it seems to be modest, not spoiled. 15, on the other hand, seemed to be spoiled it was way too spoiled. In other words, spoilers are good, but understand that too much and you end up spoiling a game. You could spoil a game, and don't spoil it. I mean, squander. It takes the wonderment out of it, By giving it too much wonderment could actually end up making it less wonderful. Because you've already seen it all. It's like, well, seen it all before. Give us something I didn't see, Don't spoil me. Don't spoil the experience. He's an idol. He's a icon. I can't wait to find out more about the story.
You're a dominant.
Yeah, he's a dominant. The icon. He's a dominant. Sidolphus. Right. Yep.
It was this sorry sack of bone with Rome who saw fit to home.
Exactly. That's how I feel. He's a dominant too.
You say you want to help dominants in Paris.
But what's in it for you?
What's in it for you?
Right.
What's in it for me? The same as for all of us.
Right.
What we want and deserve. Save for our knack. Dominants and bearers are no different from anyone else.
Exactly. Dominants and bears.
Because someone
Guys.
great beast should command respect, but instead has left us outcasts.
Yep.
Our kind are used and discarded like tools.
Yep.
We are men, so why must we die as less?
That's what I always say.
So what you're saying is
You want to start a war? No. No.
You flatter me, lad.
But days of fiber and a long behind. Yep. Same here. I rise right over it.
To offer our kind of choice.
Yep. A place where we could die on our own terms. Right? Yes. Right. Where we could die on our own terms. We're probably getting plenty of those, so. At least that was somewhat of a challenge. I like that. And we also have high potion, so there is some challenge here. And pedigree and lone hunter. I guess if you don't deal with him, he'll become a lone hunter. I still don't really know how that works yet, but... Alright, sick is a ground-based melee. Attack becomes more potent as its level increases. Lifting attack is a ravage. Ravage is an aerial melee attack that will launch lighter enemies into the air. It becomes more potent as its level increases. So a lot of multitask type focusing here. So albeit through the usage of the rings or just usage of Torgal and Clive with his icon, whatever one he has equipped. I think you could also swap between the two. Hold on, there's also the journal, but see, you could do completed quests as active quests. Here, hold on. I'd imagine in time they'll probably add in more quests, probably. I'd imagine that, yeah. To make, do, and mend. High potion, right? High potions are good, yeah. I guess you could switch this up at any time, so yeah. But look, see, each item has its own thing, strength tonic. It's got its own, like, picture on it. Similar to the way 12 did it, you know? They each have their own picture, and they have their own, like, you know, thorough description below, and all that. I'm not sure what this does, if this has any effect on Torgal or not. I don't know. I wish it does. So hold on, if you go and just jump up. Okay, so you do have to use it. Oh, what was that? That's cool. Look at that. I wish there would be something where you could just, like, get the flames momentum going as you swing the sword. That would have been cool, too. To just make fire start appearing as you swing. That would be cool, too. To build up fire as you continue swinging. You know? Alright, where are we going next? That is a really good soundtrack.
What exactly do you plan on doing when you find this dollar in the fight?
What do you think?
The free?
I'll show him the mercy he showed my brother.
Right.
Cut out the tongue of any man who tries to talk me out of it.
All right. Forest dark enough as it is.
Far as dark enough as it is. I like the auto pickup too. 2 bloody hides. Man, that's so realistic. Look how realistic that looks. Just like the real world, bro. This is what the real world looks like. That's why I like this game so far. It's got real, authentic, like, environments and everything about it's just very, very realistic. As opposed to being like, I don't know, sci-fi or even fantasy. It's not, it's hard to explain. It's like its own fantasy. It's a realistic fantasy. Something that they haven't tried in a long time, probably not since 4, or I'd say 1 or 2. You haven't seen fantasy like this in a long time. A hornet. But I can tell you this, these are all the enemies that we were fighting in the original games. FF1 and 2.
Let's make this quick. You know what to do, boy. Get him.
Yeah.
We follow her upstream and we'll be in Lost Wing in no time.
Lost Wing. Okay.
Right. There, boy. Stay down. Get him. Sick of Togo. Over here. Get him.
Boosh.
There, boy. Get him. Over here. Get him, boy.
Bingo, baby. Ability experience. 10 gil and a potion. To make use of these things on a regular basis for a cooldown, obviously. Alright. I'm gonna smoke a fat joint after this and get mid high. And then we'll be ready to do part 4, but we're still in the middle of part 3, aren't we? This kind of reminds me of like when we were looking at the tombs in FF15. Potion. Hornet.
There, boy. Don't let them get away.
There we go. Although you can't really defend, but you can evade. So I'm not 100% sure about the defend yet. Because there might be ways to defend it in terms of like he just doesn't use a shield. Like I said, he uses gauntlets, belt, and sword. So therefore he's a lot like Cecil, if anything, right? That's why I look at the R1 mechanic as that very same thing. It's like basically that's the it's basically like the block mechanic. No, honestly, I'm not really sure what this does. I'll show you this one. I don't know what this one does. Series of ring that transforms novice swordsman awkward jerks and jabs into veritable dance of precision. One might wonder why every knight in the realm didn't have one of their own. This seems like a cop out. I don't know. This is good. That makes a lot of sense. More animals. So nice. Lush. Beautiful. I want to get that item up there, huh? How do you get up there?
There, boy. Not this time. Get him.
There's a wyvern there too?
Get him. Sick of Togo. Too slow. Get him, boy. You know what to do, boy. Sick of Togo. My wounds, boy. You know what to do, boy.
Bingo, baby.
Keep your distance, boy. Sick of Togo. Get him, boy. Get him, boy.
Nice. Look at all that damage. There's a man damage.
Sick of Togo. Get him. Over here. Sick of Togo. Get him.
Nice.
There, boy. Get him, boy. Too slow. Over here. Sick of Togo.
Nice.
Get him. Get the ball, boy.
Boom, and there you go. Meteorite. I think that's pretty useful. Good job, Torgal.
After it.
I don't know how to get over there. Maybe they're here, possibly. Yep. There was another area too I missed out on though. Hold on, what is this now? Because I'm going to be ending the episode probably once we make it past this area here. And I'll be picking up part 4 probably in Sambrique territory. I don't know what Sambrique, but I think that's the Bahamut land, right? Or Sheba. Sheba or Bahamut? I think Bahamut though is chilling over in Sambrique. Shit, I'm going in completely blind, so I don't know what to expect. And they did a good job with keeping this not spoil. You know what I mean? It's spoiler free. And this girl, Benedicta, She to me is like the main antagonist. I think a female deserves that. I think a female deserves to have that role. And Benedicta, man, she does it perfectly. I don't care who the main antagonist is at this point. Benedicta has already made herself very clear. She's the main antagonist. And if she's not, to me she is. And if that's the big surprise, if that she really is the main antagonist, just listen to her. Come on. Oh man, she's ruthless and sexy. Oh man, Benedicta, I love her. That power of Garuda. Ooh. But is she just a bitch of Raiden? Who knows? She could just be Raiden's bitch. We don't know. Oh, see what I mean? Commander Walud. Walud is Raiden's story, so.
You! Weapons on the ground!
So these are the... Oh, well, secret intelligence, basically, for Sambrique. CIA of Sambrique. The SIA. Sambrique Intelligence Agency. Woo! Alright, time to fight some Sambrique people. Or are they Sambrique people? I don't think they look like them. They don't look like Imperials, right? Imperial Dragoons? I don't know. It says Royal Midnight Ravens. Let's see. Woo! Precision dodge. I didn't need that, but okay. Oh! Fire. There you go. Woo! Nice. Too slow. Midnight Raven, baby. Ooh, okay. I want to break his will, man. We almost got him. And then as I continue forward with the game, I want to probably remove the rings and try different things out. But for now, we're good. Woof, he got me. I feel like heal is like regeneration, kind of. It's very similar. Boom, staggered. I mean, let's see what damage you can do. Alright. Huh. 4,000, that's not bad, pretty good. Oh, down thrust. Well, now we got a up thrust. Well, he's coming at us with a down thrust. Cinematic Clash is, I guess, kind of like a limit break, I guess. When the screen flashes orange like this during a pivotal moment in battle repeatedly. Yeah, this is definitely like the limit break, I feel like. Definitely a limit break of the game. Yep, Cinematic Clash. Remember, every Final Fantasy has had limit breaks, so I would imagine this has got to be something similar to limit break, right? Cinematic Clash, pretty cool. I'll probably remove that ring eventually, but I don't know. It's for now. I'll keep it equipped because I'm playing on action mode anyway. So But yeah, once I get used to the game a bit more, then... Ah, I missed him. Come on!
Not this time.
Precision dodge.
Sicko Toggle. Get him. Get him, boy. Sicko Toggle.
Sick him, Torgal.
Get him. There, boy. Get him, boy. Sicko Toggle.
There you go, baby.
Not this time. Get him, boy.
Bam, staggered. Now going...
Get him. Get him, boy. Sicko Toggle.
Fire up.
Sicko Toggle.
I think I know which rings I'm gonna equip. Probably that one. I'm gonna take off the other one.
You know what to do, boy. Sicko Toggle. Get him, boy.
Very good.
There, boy. Too slow. Sicko Toggle.
Huh?
Get him. Sicko Toggle.
Nice. I got it. But swift recovery though. Swift recovery. Swift. You hear my voice crack? Swift recovery. Swift recovery.
This time.
Precision dodge.
You know what to do, boy.
Eesh, you're getting wacky now.
Get him, boy.
No.
Get him. There, boy. Toggle.
We're gonna get rid of this fucking cocksucker soon, you know.
Sicko Toggle. You know what to do.
Here we go. And he'll be dead in a second, I would imagine.
Not this time.
You got this. Cinematic clash, baby. Good, 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 good. What? 4,900. Midnight Raven Slain. I'm assuming these must be like the CIA of the motherfucking Sandbreak Empire, right? That's what I would imagine. Alright, so we get the bed. Ooh, sweet. So we can switch up these rings. Like I figured. We get three relics, 3 accessories to sort of adjust the battle system. Alright, so rewarded the soldiers for unparalleled display of courage. What does it do? Nice. Increases attack by 7. So we can get rid of that other ring. Because I really do want to play the game without really using the handicaps. So I'd rather use the badges as opposed to the rings. The only ring I'm going to really try to use probably is the one for Torgal. Steel Silk, and then Meteorite. Meteorite is good because it's a material and it drops from molten iron. And, well, as we had said, it's from the gods. So it's like jewels or like rubies and gemstones, you know? Or blood diamonds. Or diamonds, yeah. Oldest pieces of matter on Earth. Or whatever. Pieces of Mother Crystal, I guess. Then we have common Steel Silk and Badge of Might, which is a common accessory. And with that, I end part 3 of Final Fantasy 16, spoiler-free, first-time playthrough. I hope you guys enjoyed, and please join me for my next episode, which I'll probably be doing tonight, part 4. We'll be heading into Sambrique territory, I think.
Shield of Rosalia. I'm blessed by the Phoenix and that's
You know that's my zodiac sign is Phoenix? So, that's funny, right? Well, it's ironic that I am sign of the Phoenix. That's my zodiac sign, Phoenix.
Speaking of which, I wonder.
And what you are wondering is, yes, Scorpio. But that is Phoenix, so. If you're thinking about Scorpio the other way around, that means you're thinking of a kid.
The service keepers of the long roar.
Yep. The 8 icons, yes.
Not that I've ever set too much store by holy gossip, but on that point,
Just like there are 12 icons in the calendar.
fire has always had just the one born, as of all the rest.
Mm.
Can't be born until the previous dies.
But that doesn't seem to be the case in this world. Because fire is weird. Like, for example, Scorpio changes into the Phoenix.
Don't strike me as a liar,
Right. He's talking about Ifrit, by the way.
which leaves but one person who might be able to shed some light on the matter.
It's interesting because I am the sign of the Phoenix, which is Scorpio. Which starts out as a snake, or a man, or whatever, a piece of shit, scumbag. And then they eventually turn into... So these things are from Reload, I guess. Not Sambrique.
What if someone discovers the bodies?
Because of, obviously, Benedicta working with... Yeah. So these are people from Reload. So I guess you call them the WIA. Secret Force of the... Because we know that the Imperial Army is, well, from Sambrique. So we kind of have a lot of things going on. We have the Sambrique Empire, which has pretty much solidified itself right in the north. And is a pretty cornerstone of the game, right? It's a pretty big cornerstone. And then, of course, we have the active Savage East, which, as you can clearly see, are moving in, trying to take over with, well, the dominant of Raiden, I guess. He's the dominant of Raiden, I think is the exact commander of the Walode, you know what I mean. He's the king of Walode. Barnabas, I think his name is. Anyway, we get stage replay and arcade mode. Are now available in the hideaways at Stone. Enter the virtual battlescape for details on each of these new options. For post-game content, right? Again, guys, this will be ending the episode. Please like and subscribe if you enjoyed it. And if not, well, sorry. But not sorry, I guess. Then you don't have to like and subscribe, right? But if you do like it, then it makes sense to like and subscribe, because I'll be making my next episode coming up. Part 4, which will be covering the Orabel Downs. I'm probably going to now be labeling the episodes. Now that I know how it's going to be formatted, I'll probably be labeling the episodes as such. So, like, for example, the Orabel Downs will be labeled the Orabel Downs. And this episode will probably be called, well, what was it called? I think, the Wildlands, so Beastlands. I'll just be labeling things the way they are from now on, as opposed to the other way, so. So if it's the Great Wood, I'll put the Great Wood. If it's, Orabel Downs, I'll put Orabel Downs. But we'll see how it goes. So, my next episode will be Orabel Downs, Southern Sambrique territory, which is idyllic plains that stretch across the southern reaches of the whole. It sounds like we're going to be going to a town. SC16. Say that, keep it gaming, keep it safe. And as always, thanks for watching. Till next time.